Hello, chat. I hope everyone is calm and collected after the life-changing eclipse that happened earlier today. I definitely went outside to see it. Hello, Elwyn Flyer, Zachary Gungaga, and Theron, the average gamer. How are we doing tonight? I am definitely having... Well, it's not a bad day, Ellen. Just... slow day. I do go to class tomorrow. I wanted to get something that resembled progress done on these today. I have all three, you know what they're called. Because I don't, clearly. I have all three canvases loaded up and prepared. Now, as I hope is working as intended. Playing Balacho, excellent. I am off for work for 2 days. You are bowling. I consider that bowling. So, chat. A few changes I hope you have noticed if you have bared witness to the last stream. There is now a chat box on stream. On screen, rather. The thingamabobs, the stencils. So we got live chat interaction. I definitely set it to low latency this time. I know what I'm doing. Maybe. It only took me a little more effort than it probably would have taken a normal person to figure that out, but that's okay. Because we got a chat box. Now chat, there is something resembling a plan for playing actual video games at some point. But for now, I just want to get myself acclimated to the concept of streaming. I'm going to work on the thumbnail for the first real, game stream sometime soonish. I do have that obligation on Twitter I have to fulfill. I got 100 likes on that. If it gets 100 likes, I'll draw a Patty in the I Survived the New York City Earthquake shirt. And also a Yankees hat. Well, Elwind, I'll tell you, this is only the second stream ever that I've done. But I am very glad that you are here. I appreciate you taking time out of your day, spending it here, listening to me yap. Because that is what a lot of this is going to end up being. I have put on an FE4 soundtrack in the background. Hopefully that will also help keep you company while I get distracted doing my arting. Yapping. To the extreme. Only thing I know how to do perfectly. That's a lie, because even then I get cut up on words. You just saw me forget the word canvas. Last stream, I was rather proud that I managed to get through that whole thing, yapping the whole time. I believe that was about an hour 25 or so. That's a lot of time to yap. Thank you, Elwin. That's very much appreciated. Now, I'm sure some of you have picked up on, I'm not exactly happy with the current state of the Chibis, and I wanted to alter the art style because, well, I felt like the walking Chibi art style just it felt a lot more uniform. I could control it better. I'm not the best with keeping things looking consistent. Okay. Hello, Anarchist. Thank you for popping in. It's very much appreciated. Maybe, I don't know. The VOD will be up. I think that's required if I want to get anywhere with building an audience. Jeepers creepers. What the hell did I just do? That was not supposed to happen. That's not right, that's not right, that's not right, that's right. Not that one. Hi, Dots. I have no idea how I just made all those bars go away. And I hope I never have it happen again. One of my biggest things, like, I don't understand this program in and out. Not as much as I'd hope I would. So when something I don't know how to just Control Z on happens, thoughts and prayers, everyone. That's all I can ask for, because I don't know. Oh, this line is gonna be the death of me, isn't it? What are my hopes for getting this series, not series, this me streaming off the ground? What do I want? Well, I think one plan I want to do, besides Telltale's The Walking Dead supervillain route, is I want to go try play FE4 on stream, and maybe get a few people that are unfamiliar with it, and they can give me their pairing suggestions, and I will have to just take them on the nose. There is one thing I do want to do, also. I need to eat Clementine. That would be a... That's an episode 2 thing, for sure. What was I saying? One plan I want to get off the ground. I want to try and do a semi-consistent... Little Birdie told me it's someone's birthday today. Oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hello, Speedy Hawk. It took me a second to figure out what the hell you were talking about. Because it unironically is one of my friends' birthday today. I was like, did I leak something? What the hell was I saying? I get sidetracked so easily. Like, you'll see it if you watch my previous VOD. I get sidetracked so easily. I get the worst ADHD in the country. What I was going to say is, something that I might want to get off the ground if I keep streaming art, is maybe get, like, a few Gardic Phone, like, streams in with, like, some of my art friends. That would be fun. Because one of my favorite things to do when I'm, like, on one of my friends' channels. Shout out to him, I guess. Star Evan, if you are watching, you're probably not. We love Gardic Phone. I personally love Gardic Phone. I love ruining everyone's day with Gardic Phone. And I would love to, like, run a semi-consistent series of that. Is this doing Patty? It's got that... It's got that troll music feel. I literally just put this, like, on scramble, so I have no idea what's gonna come next. That's the fun of it. Oh, yeah, Gardic Phone It's definitely something I want to do. I'd be happy to invite you, Elwind, if you want to come on. I would politely also ask Theron, as well as Dots, if they'd like to be interested. But I know Theron has not signed up to the arty thing in my server, so I don't want to sprain that on him. Overlay looks sick. Thank you. I have taken, admittedly, the chat box that I put up today on this stream, very last minute. I think I got it done like an hour ago, an hour and a half ago-ish. Music is a tad quiet. I can turn it up. Yeah. There we go. Hopefully that's better. Yeah, so the overlay itself... Actually, no, because the overlay, the little chat box... Not the chat box, what am I talking about? The little box my icon is on. That was something I was very happy with. I had to... I had to animate that separately from, like, the stay tuned screen. Because I didn't know how to just incorporate a GIF like that. So I ended up just animating the same moving like candy cane pattern twice. And it is not fun. I just like watching Gartic Phone. Yeah. No, I understand. That's why I didn't want to, like, put any weight on you for that. I have a few friends that I'd like to at least open conversation up to with. Like, maybe I can get Becca, I can maybe get someone like, Sarcelle. I don't know if any of you are familiar with her. I'd like to consider us friends. I do think she's very cool. I think she's very talented. If you haven't looked up her art, I don't know if it's accurately the right @ on Twitter, but, it is Sarcelle. The A might be a 4 when you're typing it. Love her art. Having her on would be a blast. If I could get a grip on her. You know what am I doing? You know what the advantage of digital art is? Cheating. You know, why am I doing this now? If I'm gonna cheat, I'm gonna cheat right. Do you remember my drawings? They weren't the best either. Well, you could have gotten better. Art is all about improvement. And I've got some friends that, like, do art on Twitter, of course. I don't know the only one that's coming to mind right now. God, I love cheating. DB Phoebe. I'd like to say I'm good mutuals with her. They, them. You know. That would be a lot of fun having them on. And it could just be a good opportunity to just make new art friends, you know? Like, it doesn't even have to be people that I know. I could, like, do a sign-up sheet. You know what I just got into? I don't think this is under hush-hush. I think the only thing I have to, like, not share right now is, what do you call them? The finished products that I've made. I'm part of a project to, kind of, like, draw every character from FE6, and I signed up to draw Kath. And I met a lot of artists through that. Could be a decent idea to, get some of them. Get to know them better. You know, some of the people that are working on that, very talented. And, like, it's just a passion project for a lot of them. And I really, really respect it. Like, there's all sorts of, like, different, like, designs. Like, mine is just one of several. I don't think... I don't think I could incorporate anything from, like, the Zatch Belzine that I'm a part of. Any of the artists there, haven't gotten to get know any of them too well. Like, we're all friendly terms. Like, I loved working on that project. It should be coming out sometime soon. Like, I believe our deadline to finish all of our stuff is coming up. Obviously, because I'm a good cookie, I finished mine immediately. That's a lie, it was not immediately. It actually took, like, 3 months to get everything done. But, can't share much beyond that. I did have, my preview on that up on Twitter. I wasn't the one that posted it, but I did retweet it on my art account, so anyone not following that, that is where I've been posting all of my art as of late. I have privated my main Twitter because I just like having that sense of security going into things right now. And I've been trying to do this stream right now because I thought it would help. Well, it would help get me regular to streaming. It would help improve my ability to yap. If I can just continue yapping nonstop without a co-host, then I gotta be doing something sort of right. I don't know. But, I don't know how many people know this. I do wanna, I guess, clean the air about it. On Wednesday. Hello, Ghost. Uh, I was in a car accident on Wednesday, and that totaled my car. It was a little harrowing. I do think there's a bit of emotional aftershock with that I still gotta get through. And I wanted to do this stream because I think it would help. I think it would just help, like, get me back under control of everything. I was working on an iris sketch to, my annual iris drawing, because that just helps me realize how much I've come as an artist. Looking at that first one is a little difficult, but you can't help but look at it with pride at the same time. I mean, maybe not, maybe you can't. You're gaining the gift of gab. What was I saying? I get distracted so easily. Yeah, no, so I get a sense of pride looking at that old piece and going, wow, that's dog shit. Who would have drawn this? Because, you know, I wouldn't now. I've come so far as an artist, I'd like to think. And if you don't like to think it, then, eat my shorts. Hope I can get things. Thank you, Ghost. It was... I want to say I've gotten through most of it. A lot of it is just me. I gotta just regain control of, like, what I'm doing. I got my new car. It is very nice. It has a lot of amenities that I don't know how to use and don't care to use. Car accidents mess with emotion. Yeah, thank you, Termina. This Smash is difficult. It's crazy, like, a lot of these projects, like, when I've been doing these chibis, I've done, I want to say, 8 walking chibis. maybe asides or including Patty, I don't know. But, I've done at least 8 of them. A bunch of them have been through commissions. And thank you to those, if you are watching this, thank you for commissioning me. It was genuinely a big honor to get so money in such a short amount of time. I wish I could have kept going as I was, but life stepped in, said, Holt, you're having a bit too much fun. That will be reopening on the 19th. Did I miss anything? Hi, hi, Grexter. No, not much. We've been talking about... What have we been talking about? Also, hello, Sunrose. It's nice to see both of you. Life loves to be a buzzkill. Alright, so I was talking about plans for Gartic Phone streams with other FE artists, or just any artists that I do know in general, if you can do anything, I guess, art-related. I was talking about plans for the Walking Dead supervillain run. For those uninitiated, the supervillain run, Telltale games are pretty well known for being choice-based adventure games. And in The Walking Dead especially, I feel, you get to make some pretty heinous choices and some pretty good choices. Now, because everyone is a goody two-shoes, we rarely get to see the supervillain routes, where you just do absolutely the worst things, gonna make Penny absolutely hate your gut. Oh, girl, you know it. Oh, you know it. So the plan with that, just pick the worst options, or if nothing is really evil applicable. I've actually only played up only episode 2, not episode 1. In fairness, the it's gonna be funny saying this. The thing that got me into The Walking Dead to begin with, uh, YouTuber I don't watch anymore, but I did a lot as a kid, Uber Haxer Nova. He was like playing Walking Dead episode 2. Telltale's Walking Dead episode 2. And I think the thing that really hooked me was the opening choice of like, okay, you only have 4 food items to share amongst a group of like 10. And it's like, oh my god, that's interesting. That's such a cool choice. I want to know more, and then I got hooked on watching Telltale stuff. And one of my favorite series to go back to is like 2 best friends play The Walking Dead, or just any like Telltale experience, because it's always funny. We just had to analyze The Walking Dead show for one of my college classes. They made you watch it? It was crazy. Because, like, I think I got into it when I was, like, in my teens. It was obviously when, like, episode 2 of Telltale's Walking Dead came out. And I kind of just got in. I know it was around season 3. Yeah, Negan is just... He's pretty iconic. It's hard to not know Negan. He was in Tekken, I think. Oh, that's a fighting game player question to ask. I still have the textbook. There's a Walking Dead. You know, that makes sense. I could see that. This is crazy. I'm in a pop culture course right now. This is my last semester. I'm gonna be wrapping that up very soon. Very exciting. Everyone's favorite Tekken character. So I'm gonna be... My free time is definitely going to start shifting after I get a real job and start using more of my free time to just quiet art making or writing. As I hope a lot of you know, my main goal is to be a writer. Perhaps if I tried chasing that goal a little harder, that wouldn't be such an up-in-the-air thing. Is this one? I think the line art for this is done. And it's only been about 30 minutes. I still need to get a job. And you're... the thing with that, son, is that it's not really us looking at, like, various pieces of pop culture on our own. It's looking at, like, theories of, like, culture, like, media criticism. So, like, right now we're on, like, feminist criticism theory. And this week is going to be queer analysis theory, and that's going to be interesting. I am looking forward to that. Being around servers like Espero's server. You learn a lot about gay people there. As part of the LGBTQ plus myself, I don't think that's a shock to say. And I love a lot of the people there. A lot of those people are great, like Sarcelle. Like I said, I brought her up. A lot of people there that I like. Espero himself, obviously. Oh my god, no. Still gotta do this. When do you learn about the cultural impact of Freddy Freaker? Zach, I'm gonna be dead honest with you. My dyslexia kicked in, like, it was having a goddamn ping-pong battle with itself. I kept reading that as Freddy Freaker, then Freddy Fazbear, then Freddy Freaker. It wouldn't stop bouncing back and forth until I got to actually saying it. Alright, let's get to coloring. Now this line art brush, I wish I had a link to it. I do like it a lot. I don't think it's that special in terms of brushes, though. My chat box is... I also read that it's Freddy Fazbear. Freddy Fazbear is just a really likable guy. I really should go out and actually watch the Freddy Fazbear movie, the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, because you can't help but be like fascinated with what's going on there. What in the Sam Hill did they make, and how is it actually apparently pretty decent? I watched by extremely legal means. I could probably find a movie website. I mean, like, it's not in theaters anymore. I don't like going to movie theaters. One might call it an irrational phobia. I'd call it living in America. I don't want to be in a big public room for several hours. Is this doing, Patty? It says it's unused. Ugh. Especially the theater popcorn. Let's see. I think that's all her skin. I colored her skin pretty well. Oh, come on. Clean that up a bit. I'm gonna be real, chat. I am miserable at recognizing music. Except this one, I'm pretty sure this Is this disturbance in Augustria? I probably just made an ass of myself. Fake fan, don't call me that. I'm just miserable at, like... When I was growing up, right, I did have a home console, but it was a PlayStation 2, and all I had for it were garbage licensed games, so I didn't play it that often. What I played a lot more was my Game Boy, or my Game Boy SP. And the thing with that was, I got very used to not playing it with the sound on. It's for the Holy Night! I'm sorry. This is why I forgot. That's one thing that we were talking about. Maybe getting some people on unfamiliar with FE4, and we can play that live. I don't have a capture card, so right now I gotta settle for games I can play on my computer that my computer can also handle. The original plan with Telltale's Walking Dead was to do the definitive edition because I bought that on Steam a while back. Not a while back, it was during like the spring Steam sale. Tearing Saga. That's a game I've never played before. So that would be blind for me, entirely. I'm extremely unfamiliar with, pretty much anything Kaga made that isn't Fire Emblem. I'll definitely have to think about it, Gregster. I don't know. I don't want to say I'm against, but I'm worried about playing a game blind on stream because I don't just want to futz about for like 8 hours. Oh, you know what? Yeah, no, this is part of the satch. This is also supposed to be your yellow hair color. Off stream, I definitely, if I do ever start Tearing Saga, I'd love to hear you out. Mecha played it blind in his LP, though he did have a co-host helping him. That would help a lot. Probably. Is this disturbance in Augustria? Sorry. I'm just making sure of something. I don't want an interruption to occur. And if an interruption does occur on live on video stream, I would like for it to not be picked up on my microphone. Thankfully, it does have an immediate mic button. For some reason, it does not... the plugin that has my little avatar, my little Patty yapping avatar, I have to be in a Discord call for it to be on. And for whatever reason, Discord doesn't recognize if I've pressed the mute button on my microphone. So if I do end up muting to, like, deal with an interruption, you'll see my little avatar just yapping away. Doorway to Destiny. God damn! I'll get one of these, chat, but not this one, because I don't recognize this one. You know, I was trying to explain myself with the music, but then I got carried away with something else. So when I was a kid, I would almost only play handheld consoles. But because I wanted to be polite in public, I wouldn't, like, have the sound on. And I would just get so used to not having the sound on that I just didn't have it on when I was playing even at home. It's enemy phase music for the desert. I see. Okay. Now hold on. Hit the save button. Because God forbid something happens and I lose all of this hard-earned effort. That wasn't supposed to happen. That part's not supposed to get colored that color. We are cranking that music to max. I do gotta figure out what color I want to make those sandals. I also gotta take care of Patty's eye color, which I can do right now. Yeah, I think to save on my palette, I just made it the same blue as I do other things. So first, this sash, dark blue. This little triangle, dark blue. This other little triangle, you got it right, it's dark blue. Alright, it's like color gamut. People were making fun of me last stream. I probably should have checked if a color gamu is the right way to pronounce it, or if I'm just making an ass out of myself every time I, like, don't pronounce a T. I think it's very much possible, chat. I'm just making an ass out of myself as I yap on and on. We're almost done, though. We are very close to fulfilling this. So this is gonna be white. I don't know why I'm using this brush for that. I like having the stiff edges. I thought the T was pronounced. I don't know either. That's the whole thing. I've never heard Gemu in my life. I forgot to color her bloody ribbon. Bloody swearing at bloody chip chap I am. We're almost done. Just gotta take care of the sandals. Let's just make it her boot color. I see no problem with that. I see no problem with that, chat. There we go. And finally, this. Gonna need to call from a different piece of art. My favorite piece of art that I've put out recently, if I can get it out. It's the Hattie and Bridget piece. I'm gonna take from that purple for the Forget-Me-Nots. It's a lovely shade. I am very proud of how that piece came out. I'd like to think it's my best piece thus far. Then right there. Done. Kind of make it a little lighter on the inside. So we're almost done. Very close to done. Okay. I think... No, that's a lie. That's a dirty fib. I am not done. Such a great piece. Thank you. Alright. So, color Gemu. Take that. This layer that is sort of being blocked by my box. Hold on. Okay, I was checking back on my stream. Like, the reaction thing, it wasn't working for a second, I don't think. It was probably because my head was turned away, and I have the Discord thing set to very, very high sensitivity. I mean, rather low sensitivity, so that it doesn't just randomly pick me out. That's not what I want. Okay, let's shrink this particle size. Yeah, so probably while I'm turned away, like, you can probably hear me, but Discord might not pick it up. Just get some sparkles in there. And then some big ones. Not that many. Actually, should I? Hi, Karate, how are you doing? I actually don't know. Because, like, I liked it on the other one, because it helped give it a little bit of, like, difference in color. But, like, because of how flat... It's just the level up sound. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know why that got me so hard. Uh, because this is a lot more flatter, I'm thinking maybe instead what I'll do, I'll just do some lightning. I'm pretty sure this is the dancing song. I think I got this one right, chat. It is. Thank goodness. If I didn't get that one right, after using Sylvia and Lean, I'd be a bit of ashamed of myself. I think this is alright. I think the little gradient into a slightly brighter color. You know, I want to try something, chat. It's gonna be small. Maybe if I do it by hand, it'll look a bit brighter. And thank goodness I put that on a different layer, because then I'd just be erasing hard work there. Can you turn off? Yeah, I think you can. But most people turn dancer animations off. Look, I think you guys are starting to realize I don't play video games like a normal person. Let's see. I like how this looks based off the preview image on the side. Alright, chat, for those that are familiar with FE4, which should be a bunch of us, who is your preferred parent for Patty? And if Speedy is still here and he says no one, I'm gonna throw him in a ditch. Now, me personally, I meant like pairing, apologies, that's what I meant. Like, who do you want for her dad? Because I like Holland a fair bit. I like that he gives her Luna. I like that she has B swords with him. I like the odd blood. Yeah, Holland's a good one. Who can be your dad? A lot of them. Yes, a Daisy fan. Bad news, Grixter. You know what is impressive to me? In regards to a Daisy fan in particular. There's like one here on YouTube called Fuzzwuzz. Shout out to them. They are playing Fire Emblem games. I think they were playing a Fire Emblem ROM hack recently. They have a Daisy VTuber model. And it's genuinely a little crazy. I think I can probably hunt down. I don't want to say hunt down. This sounds like I want something out of them. I can probably figure out who is the person that they commissioned for it. Because I know someone that has a very similar looking model. Daisy FE Karate. It's it's definitely Daisy Fire Emblem. Like, that's what the model is after. Like, I'm pretty sure Fuzzwuzz's whole channel aesthetic is Daisy McFire Emblem. And that is valid. It's valid. Daisy FE sucks. Look, I'm not here to validate or invalidate anyone's opinions. Okay, that doesn't look bad. Let's get a few on these sleeves. This is gonna increase stream time a little bit, but I'm okay with that. I'm not in a hurry. I hope I'm not holding anyone too hostage. You should become rival content creators for no reason. If by any chance they do see this, I just want them to know, I think it's very cool that you have an avatar like that. I just disagree on your Gen 2 theme of choice. Patty is better. To the hat. The hat is very much like a stellar reason why you should love Patty Fire Emblem. There needs to be more. Like, I think I brought this up before. Patty's design is so iconic that they yanked it and used it for a Fire Emblem main character. That's right, we're talking about Micaiah. So iconic. One of the best designed characters in all of media. If you would disagree... CC, let me go. I want to see my girlfriend again. Same. Same. Alright. And you know what time it is, chat. Because, God forbid, I do this again. Like, if I do it like this... Wowie zowie. There it is. Oh yeah, no. The fact that Patty is voiced by Susie Young, who does Makima, is one of the most iconic things ever. I'm changing this corner, because... Because Luna. There we go. Because they have braids. Okay. I think this is done for real this time, chat. Patricia C. and V. Alright. Alright. I think I can close this canvas and start up this one. Wow. Oh, I gotta reopen my color reference. There we go. Alright. Now chat, for those unaware, line art is going to be the death of me. To be honest, I probably should have done all the line art in one go, back to back, so I could just have it out of the way. But I am not a smart person. I can be clever, I can be witty. I'm not smart. So clean. It's impressive that you're able to draw with the Switch controller. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a talent of mine. You know, one time I got 100% in Crazy Cutters and Mario Party Superstars. It was totally earned and not a weird fluke. You know what? Actually, do you want to know what happened the other day? I was playing Jackbox with some friends, and it was Trivia Murder Party. And, like, because trivia is hard, I got put up in, like, in a death minigame. And it was, like, type out a word with, like, this pre-selection of letters. You gotta get at least a 7-letter word to survive. So me, being an eye full of genius, an English major at that, I put in Wednesday, and I spelt it right and everything, and you know what the game said? Nope, that's not a word. It was on the Nintendo Switch, but it didn't let me, like, record the video of it. And I'm just sitting there like, you provided the perfect amount of letters for Wednesday, and you're going to tell me, no, that doesn't count. Like, by what coincidence is there exactly enough, like, W's and Y's? So I was cheated. That's what I'm saying, chat. I also reject the concept of Wednesday. No, that's the point. I didn't cheat the game. The game cheated me. I'm the victim, chat. Cue that, like, embarrassing image of, like, Yandere Dev going, this is abuse, you're manipulating me, and it's like, I'm 16 years old. You are 35. We're getting somewhere. Like, the face is usually the longest part. Everyone is a lousy cheater except for me. The head is usually the hardest part with these chibis. Thankfully, I'm not animating them, because that would be too much. I did recently just hit 150 followers on my art account on Twitter. So what my plan for that one was, this is a little sneak preview for everyone in chat. So I keep this on the hush-hush, except ignore the fact that I'm making this public after I'm done. The plan is to do another walking chibi, but this time do it via giveaway, rather. As kind of a celebration. I want to get that out there. I want to let you people know in advance. I'm probably going to put that post up tomorrow-ish, so it can get enough traction. Because if I just post things at, like, what time is it? 8:20. It's not gonna get seen. Not unless I repost it earlier, or rather retweet it early tomorrow. So if anyone is interested in potentially winning a walking chibi of your own, that giveaway will be going up sometime soon. Now for those in the uninitiated, what is my walking chibi? For those that may have walked into the wrong theater, have showed up because YouTube recommended me to them. Shout out, thanks YouTube. What a walking chibi looks like is this. And also this. And what's that? Even this. That's crazy. Hope to God no Daisy fan wins. Jeepers creepers. So yeah, that's what those look like. And like I said, I will be reopening commissions for them on the 19th. I'll have it up for, like, the request window up for about a week. I did get a surprising amount of, like, requests when I had them up for a few days. I'm very glad that I did get that amount. I just didn't expect it. I got one, even, from the legendary You Stink. And that was a massive shock. That was basically an honor, in my opinion. It's like a coronation. I'm about to piss someone off right now. This reminds me of, like, Pokemon Platinum music right now. Like, if you asked me what game this was from, I know it's one giant FE4 soundtrack playlist. But I'm thinking of Pokemon Platinum right now. I can see it. The legendary Stink. No, the legendary You Stink. YOO. The iconic Hooters Commissioner. Hooters Lucina Commissioner. I think that's good. Alright. That is quite a username. That's what they picked. I'm not here to argue with it. I gotta make sure, like, the eraser brush that I am using, it isn't too small, because then that messes with, like, how kind of transparent the edge of, like, my liner it will be. Because if it's too small, it'll be a lot more blocky looking. That's a hot art tip from me, Crimbo Combo. Write that down on your fridge before you forget it. Speaking of fridges, I could use a snack. Well, I'm not gonna eat on stream, because I don't think that's for me. I'm hoping to fix that. I used to draw a comic as I played me. Oh, that's a shame. Getting the sticky note out right now. So yeah, just remember, kids. This is my PSA. I don't believe in saving the planet. I believe in reminding you, hey, you better not forget to make sure your eraser brush is a consistent size so that you don't end up making weird edges with your art. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, Gregster, to resume the comic. Cage match between the Hooters Lucina guy and the Wonder Bread. Oh, I forgot about Wonder Bread. Okay, that's the head. Honestly, if I was lazy, I could just rip off the body from the old one and try and resize some pieces, but that doesn't fall within my integrity. I don't know, half the point of this is to just get a fresh start on these Chibis. Speaking of which, I do want to get my April one up sometime soon, as well. I'm figuring out how the design I want to go will look, and I'm sure many of you, when I do post the idea, will go, hey, wait a minute. Isn't that idea a little late? Aren't you a little late on the uptick on that one? And to that chat, I say, if Faye is allowed to post an update to say, hey, our April Fool's post won't be out until the end of April, I'm allowed to do whatever I want with when these pieces are supposed to be done and out. Now, a lot of you are going to say, is that shade towards Faye? Yes. Yes, an enormous amount, even. And I do want to say, like, right now, because, like, a unit review thing yesterday, I wanted to make sure, like, my account was still connected to someone else's. So I did reinstall. I didn't do anything besides make sure the friend code I was added to. And I did do all the free summons that were available to me. Didn't do anything else. I probably should have if I wanted any idea of sticking with the game anymore. Thankfully, I don't. Because when I got all that disposable income from those Chibi commissions, I realized, wow, my life is so much better when I don't feel the need to spend it on Faye. So, while I have Fae reinstalled, I'm not playing it. I'm sticking to Pokemon Masters. How's the divorce treating you? It's not going in my favor, Gregster. They're not letting me have full custody. I'm afraid the courts are gonna need an extra little, motivation to work with me. Like, I just don't want to try starting up again. I did those 3 summons, and I got a whole lot of jack shit off them. Which honestly might have just helped me not even think about playing. Because God for fucking bid, it tries to, like, win any favor with me back by giving me, like, a free 5-star off of, like, 10 free summons. I have too many gachas to manage. Yeah. The main reason I was off and on with Pokemon Masters. The main thing that's like keeping my attention with it is like it turns out you get gems just pretty decent rate. Imagine getting 7 3-star Zamas in a row. Termina, fun fact, one of the summons I did get during those free summons was a 3-star Zama. So, I re-downloaded Pokemass to get Animan and I didn't get it. That's a shame. Is this banner already down? Or are you talking about, like, the main pool, not main pool, but, like, the, Leafeon, or what do you call him? Yeah, I think he has Leafeon. The Leafeon alt. Or the Ursaluna alt, and because he just got, like, he just got an alt where he dances. And he's also got an Ursaluna. He's pretty awful in Fae. I did get Fancy Gladian. Yeah, no, Fancy Gladian is, I don't like spending a lot. Yeah, no, I don't spend much money at all on Pokemoss. I did get lucky. I got that Gladian, I got, Adaman, I got Iridia off that. But when I started, like, maybe not started, but as I was, like, a little invested into Pokemoss, like, the first time I quit, I think I just quit because I wasn't having fun, not because of, like, bad rates or anything. Like, it just wasn't a fun game on launch. But then I reinstalled, I forget who. It might have been for Celine and Rowlet. Yeah, no, the game will give you, it will make no small effort to make sure you have every single character in the main 5-star pool in Pokemon Masters. Like, it will shove, like, 5-star character tickets down your throat. They are constantly pity-raking you. I don't think that's really an applicable term because there's no pity system. There is a pity system, but it's not like Fae. No, it's just a sparking system, rather. 'Cause there is no pity system in Pokémon. Uh, for a new player. I forget, like, my issue when it was new was that when the opponent, whenever they did a sync move, they would just wipe out all of your stat buffs. And they would hit every sync pair on your team. It still does that, but that's fine. But what wasn't fine was the stat removing thing. Like, why would you do that? Like, it doesn't happen when you do it. Like, there is a very distinct power imbalance. They since removed that aspect. I'm very glad they did. That was probably, like, one of the worst aspects to Pokemon Masters. Like, if you didn't win by the time your opponent got their sync stuff off, you'd be a little fucked. You'd be shit in the water. Yeah, they have a sparking system, which is... It's so many points! I forget how many, like, summons you need to do. I want to say it's, like, 133 to spark. And the points don't roll over. Like, that's probably the worst part. If you want to go in on a banner, you have to go in. And, like, on most of them, they're fine. If it's like a 2%, you'll probably get them within a reasonable amount. Uh, Unfortunately, that's not where most of the good characters are. Yeah, it's 400 points. You get 3 points per, like, summon. But also, like, if you try and do, like, that paid one summon or whatever, where it's only, like, 100 gems, that only gets you 1 point instead of 3. It's a very weird incentive. Like, yeah, you can do a daily, like, cheapened summon, but it only gets you 1 spark point towards the 400 you need. Yeah, no, I think they tried to balance... No, actually, that's a lie, because what's even weirder is when they introduced the roll cakes, like, not that long ago, where you can, like, unlock a secondary, trait for basically your sync move and upgrade your stats a little. And if you get, like, a roll cake, like, it takes a while to get a roll cake, at least when it was introduced. Like, you got basically a 20th of one, every, like, daily rotation battle. But it was always, like, in order of, like, strike and tech support, and then sprint and field. I don't know why they felt the need to add, like, 2 new, like, character types, but, those are there. And they have, like, a paid-only option for, like, if you want to only use your paid gems to try and summon for, like, new characters. Usually it's, like, the Master Fairs, which are always the broken units. The very broken units. If you try and, like, get those, not only are you probably not going to get one up until Spark, because it's literally a 1% focus rate. If you do get them with, like, normal gems, I think they give you, like, 4, like, roll cake coins. But if you use it on the paid one, then you can get, like, how many was it? Like, you get a full roll cake for that character's, like, extra roll. And I'm just sitting here like, okay, well, who's gonna take those odds? Who's going to, like, take the odds with your horrible, like, microtransaction payouts? Because you get so few gems by paying, like, real money. I cannot recommend trying to, like, unironically try and, like, get a unit, a Master Fair unit at that, using nothing but, like, paid gems, because it's going to be such a strain on your wallet. And, like, those spark points, they don't roll over to the non-paid banner. So the moral of this lesson is, don't pay Pokemon Masters money. It won't turn out well for you. I'm finishing up on this piece pretty quick. The line art, rather. Yeah, we're almost done. Got a little bit of her scarf, and then finish up here. And I think I'm gonna do what I said. I'm gonna do the line art for the other one right quick. I mean, quick. But I'm gonna get that done before moving on to my coloring. I'm finishing up on this pretty quick. So what else am I doing? I picked up a few games on the Switch the other day. So the first thing I got, it was only the demo, but it's that Pepper Grinder game. The one with the drill. Uh, I was kind of worried about how that game would, like, play, and how, like, I'd be able to be, like, its visibility. Because, like, one of my issues with the trailer was, like, it looked like your character was really small. And they are, like, they're very small on screen, so they might be a little hard to follow. So far in the demo, I've been enjoying it. It felt good. I might be picking it up. Yeah, it does. It looked really neat. Look, I'm a sucker for drills. I think drills are cool. Gurren Lagann did not influence me on that at all, surprisingly. Is this the secret ending music? This feels like the secret ending music, chat. Calling of Peace. Okay, well, yeah. Alright. Oh, no, hold on. This is why we do a quick little overview of everything. Forgot her little pant zipper. Or her fly, I don't know. So, Pepper Grinder. That game looks fun. I'll probably try and continue it a little more once I'm done with the stream. I also picked up Binding of Isaac on Switch because I wanted to have it to go again. And I say again because I did have Binding of Isaac on my 3DS. And when I was younger, like, I would wait outside, like, certain halls in school and just play Binding of Isaac while I waited for things to open up. And I had so much fun, and I was so disappointed when, like, the big free updates came out on every other system except on 3DS. So I got that on Switch, having some fun with it so far. It's got the Afterbirth, like, add-ons. I think that just came innately. And, the last thing I got, if Anita were here, I already told her, but she'd be kicking her feet back and forth. I got 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim, finally. And I've started it, a little bit of it, not that much. I think I gotta, like, be in the right mood to really start it. Some games are just like that for me. Like, I tried, when I got, like, a bunch of Zelda games when I was younger, like, I would have to really, like, get into the mood to, like, start them, and when I did, I'd love them. But like it would take sometimes like a year. Abandoned like the Terraria DS. That reminds me, you know what was the weirdest fucking release ever? Minecraft on 3DS. Why'd they do that? Why'd they actually think, you know what? This'll work. I think it was only on new 3DS models too, which is the weirder thing. Like, what would possess you into thinking, yeah, let's make a port of Minecraft only available on very specific versions of the Nintendo 3DS? With, like, I don't think there was any multiplayer. And you probably can't mod it. You might. Apparently, it's very easy to mod your Nintendo 3DS. But, at that point, it's from Viva Pinata. If you're modding your copy of Nintendo 3DS Minecraft, just fucking buy it on PC. It should be able to run on, like, everything. Like, I'm pretty sure there's refrigerators that can run Minecraft. Don't play it on Nintendo 3DS. Why'd they do that? There's probably, like, some other, like, 3DS releases that I played that I probably shouldn't have if I was a normal person. Minecraft ports to Nintendo consoles. Outside of, like, the Switch have always been so weird and usually that makes sense. Also, hello, Smo. How are you doing today? We have begun line work on the Easter patty. It felt like just yesterday I was working on the other version of this. The one that I'm not happy with. What's up, guys? Welcome to my Minecraft Skyblock playthrough on Nintendo DS. When I did have, like, a Skyblock, like, server, I don't want to say server because it was single player. But when I did do Skyblock, I was, like, so proud of myself. Like, wow. I really made a name for myself here. I really skied that block up. But, now... hit the switchboard at Minecraft runtime. I have no idea. I have no interest in buying that. Any owners of Minecraft for Nintendo Switch, please feel free to chip in. I promise I will not shame you for making such a purchase. For all I know, it could have been ironic. I don't think I drew. I think around here is where it would be. There we go. One of her little side sleeves. Cut off course. I get cut off course a lot. They call me a sailboat because of how easily I get caught off course. Virtual Boy Minecraft. Someone has to have like a mod for that, right? Of just like where everything is just like red and black lines and it's just miserable to look at. And when you take it off your... I guess there is the VR alternative for that too. Like if you turn the VR off, it kills you in real life punishment. You're not allowed to leave until you beat the Ender Dragon, like Sword Art Online. It's been almost an hour and a half. Time really flies when you're yapping on about nothing. Although I do think the stream has been pretty deep. I'm happy, and like I've got a lot of people to chat with. I'm thankful to all of you that have showed up and have said hi. Genuinely appreciative of that. I apologize if I haven't like read every single person's comment. It is not the easiest task to do, as you are multitasking while drawing a thing. Doing great. Thank you, Dustif. With this ear to draw. How was everyone who participates? I forget. That's the word. For all who observe Easter, how was your Easters? I spent mine sitting on my aunt's couch for about 2 hours doing nothing. Horrible. Yeah. That's a mood, Zach. I'm glad you're vibing, Theron. I think even after, like, finishing the head on this one, it'll be a little longer with the body because there's a bunch of extra details. I don't think I didn't put on our little coat pockets. Got a ton of keeps out of it. I was waitering. I don't... Do you like Peeps, Termina? I'm not the biggest fan of Peeps. There was... Whenever I went down to Washington, D.C., or rather, National Harbor for a MagFest, there was, like... There used to be a store dedicated to Peeps, right near the hotel. And it has since changed branding. I think it's Hot Tamales now for some reason. Peeps are goated. T-shirt. I respect it. I think it's partly because like I'm a texture eater. And like, I don't like how they feel when I eat them. Like I don't mean to like I don't want to like be a soup annihilator. But like that's part of the reason why I don't like eating soup. I don't like having like hot liquids in my mouth, especially if said hot liquids are carrying other things. Like, that's my stance on soup. I respect those of you who can drink soup and eat soup like normal people. I wish I was a normal person. Alas, I was born with the anti-soup gene. And I gotta get this mouth right. Because that was part of the reason I wanted to, like, reset on these. I didn't like how, like, the Easter mouth looked. I have the weirdest sense of deja vu. Now it's a stream. I don't know, like, I've tried it. I want to, like, get used to it, but every time I have soup, it fucks me up. Like, I do want to, like, improve my palate. When I was a kid, I grew up eating the same schlock all the time. That was probably not good for me. But I didn't know any better because I was a kid, and I had very selective palate. And now when I have, like, new things, it's usually pretty alright. Like, I like trying new foods. Even if I usually don't end up liking them. At least I can say, hey, I tried. Ugh. I don't think I can cheat with this one. I think I just gotta... I should have drawn that other eye on a different layer. Then I could have cheated just right. Alright. Almost done. With the eye, at least. My niece and nephew are the pickiest human. They refuse to eat. Oh my god, that's so unfortunate, dogs. I've tried to cut McDonald's out of my life as much as I can recently. Half health reasons, half other protest-related reasons. And, like, I don't know, it's not that I feel better. Hold on. Apologies for that, chat. I felt an interruption coming and I was correct. KFC is better than McDonald's. I don't live close enough to a KFC to, like, try and have it regularly. We just got Raising Cane's near me. I do like that a good bit. I mostly prefer Wendy's, even though going to, like, my local Wendy's is the worst thing imaginable. New Jersey drivers are just a different breed of, like, stupid. Yeah. Like, I think the closest KFC actually isn't that far from the closest Wendy's. At least the Wendy's that I go to, but it's like, it's on such an inconvenient road. And I think like once or twice before I've gotten food poisoning from KFC. So it's not something I end up going to all that often. That's way too big. That's a fat brush. Who survives longer? I don't know Boston drivers well enough. But, recently I had, like, a New Jersey driver. He literally just stood. I don't want to say. I guess stood is the right word. Because they might have well have just been standing there with what they were doing. They were just standing at, like, the exit to, like, an intersection. And they were just sitting there waiting for nothing. For, like, nearly a full minute. Like, car horns were blaring at them to, like, wake the hell up. And they just wouldn't. Like, I'm not exaggerating when I said, like, New Jersey drivers are on, like, another level of stupid. I think a pocket right here. There we go. Okay. And our little cottontail. That was something I didn't have in the original. Now this is an upgrade. Chat, what's your favorite Patty theme so far? Oh, you know what? Another game. Yukata Patty? Yeah, I do think that one turned out pretty good. Another game I did pick up while it was free on Steam. It was a content warning. Is it a new game where you play as like YouTubers in like a horror game setting, and you're trying to like make videos for clout. That game looks fun. I don't know if my computer can run it and stream at the same time because it can't handle Walking Dead Definitive Edition. And it's literally just a collection of point-and-click games. It can handle Season 1. I have tested Season 1. Yeah, Among Us 3 AM Challenge, the game. In a lot of ways, it looks fun. We are definitely getting somewhere. And that makes me happy. I always like the bunny designs, but the Valentine's one is my... I'm really happy with the Valentine's one. Have you seen Among Us Pequeño? No. No, I haven't. Among Us Pequeño. I just want to send a heads up if you do send me something. I don't want to risk opening it with OBS right now. I'm just not used to the software. I'll definitely check it after stream, though. Which... let me see. I don't know when I'll be able to wrap this up. I wanted to get it done within 3 hours. We're approaching the 2-hour mark. Because, like, unlike, what do you call it? I'm not using, like, a direct, uh, screen transfer, because I don't like how that looks. I'm using, like, a window capture. Yeah. I'm using a window capture, not, like, a screen capture. So if I just... That's why you didn't see me change, like, scenes in OBS. It's very convenient. Oh my god, I forgot this entire mess right here. Our little collar. I do look forward to, like, watching this back. Sometimes I, like, go back to, like, watch streams that I was, like, I don't want to say a part of, but that I was, like, live for, and I just say things I don't remember saying ever. So I wonder if there's gonna be something stupid like that here, as I've just been, like, talking for 2 hours, nearly. There's bound to be stupid things that have come out of my mouth. Some cleaning. Yapping. Just straight yapping. I've said it before on the other stream, I'm so glad yapping has taken off as, like, a term. It's so funny. Sorry, I had a thought. If I do ever, like, get big enough to, like, set up, like, stream alerts, like, for donations. Oh my god, it's Inate. Hello, Ina. How have you been doing? What was I saying? If I do ever, like, get big enough for, like, stream alerts for, like, donations or stuff, you'll know, ooh, 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 it's going on there. Oh, I love Smiling Friends so much. I'm so glad I didn't stay up till midnight that Easter Sunday for nothing. Because I was like, wait, it's April Fool's. Adult Swim always has something ready for April Fool's, and they did. Have I been? I've been alright. I've been finishing up this. Really feels like I'm getting control back. Oh yeah, no, Greg, I love Smiling Friends. May 12th. That's when we're getting something else of season 2. I kind of hope they don't just drop the whole season again, but it would be also exciting. Yeah, no, Ghost, only the first episode is out so far. That's not the right brush size. Yeah, it's not that I'm against binging, it's just like, they said, alright, Smiling Friends is premiering tonight. Like, and then they only, like, they didn't say it's the whole season, it was only like, yeah, the show's starting tonight, and it just, oh, it's Mr. Frog, that episode's so funny. And then it played another episode, whoa, this is great, and it's just 8 episodes. The whole season. I mean, besides, obviously, the Smiling Friends go to Brazil. Oh, and I want to make sure, like, first save that one, then save that one. Okay. What is this clown moving? You know, my inspiration for Valentine's Party, I think it was just helped that, like, I don't know, flowing dresses just never seemed like her thing. So I thought just a little tomboyish thing here would be perfect for her. Saves me having to draw a bunch of, like, flowing parts, little, columns, the frills, that's it. I remember watching, yeah, it was fun. I just wanted to show everyone who would listen to that show. I actually gotta pull up the original, like, palette, because I already forgot what this one looks like. Okay, so the beret is orange. Got to color that. No, I haven't used, like, the secondary brush at all. Almost getting somewhere. I love this version of the Viltomer theme. Sounds nice. You know, I forgot her button. She's got a little button on her beret there. Gotta do that. What else has been new? Alright, the shirt. Orange. Let's see, other life updates. I already brought up the car on my last semester. I do gotta work on that iris piece sometime soon. Probably not now, obviously. I got a lot on my plate just streaming this. I haven't quite hit the, like, fatigue state that I've heard other people hit when they stream, but I'm definitely a little more exhausted. Patty is becoming a real human. That would be funny. I don't know if I've ever, like, publicly shared, like, that one Patty drawing I did. Like, it was, just done with pencil. And it was just a very, like, realistic style. So let's get this done. Maybe not realistic, it was just more detailed than I normally do. And I loved how it looked, but I never did it digitally, because I don't know how I'd be able to replicate it in a digital space. Oh, see you, Greg. Is she gonna come out of your tablet and steal my PC? God forbid. Is there anything else light blue in this? Just her scarf. And even then, a lot of that is the darker blue. You know what I should do? I'm gonna make these buttons light blue. There we go. That's art. I think, is this button? No, that's a darker blue, but I don't care. Forgot to make her thumb. Flesh. God forbid. Alright. Wait, so first things first. Getting this. There we go. And then this corner right here. Hell yeah. Can we get a hell yeah in chat right now? Well, there's a lot of sentences people don't expect to hear. I try to force one right now, but I don't know what to say without making it sound purposefully serial killery. You know, I could also make the insides of, like, her coattails just blue. A lighter blue, rather. Is that an emote, or do I just tell... I wish I had a hell yeah emote. Just yell hell yeah in chat. And then everyone across the globe will have it directly pinged onto their smart TV. That's not a promise, but... I wish it could be. Then her boots... And looking at that isn't gonna help. That's all. The hell yeah heard around the world. I still gotta, like, fulfill that New Year's resolution. I got somewhere with it, like the one where I get Patty on Google Images search results. One of my Patties, I mean, when searching up Patty Fire Emblem. What I got done, I guess what I didn't do, but someone else, like, uploaded the walking gif with Larcey and Lana and her to a Dan Baru, and that got some attention. That got on Google Images. Unfortunately, I don't know. I don't want to count that yet because, like, it was a Dan Baru post that I didn't make. And it's not that, like, it doesn't feel unearned, but it just doesn't feel right. Especially considering, like, a major part of that, like, entire animation was, like, being commissioned by someone else. And while I'm happy that got attention, I guess it's greedy of me to say this, but I want to feel like something else earned it for me. flood the world with patties. God, I know. Hopefully one of, like, these monthly ones will suffice in that. Will make it very much a patty-centric world. See, I think this would be a decent color for the rose and the chocolate box. Now, this is a tomfuckery theme if I've ever heard one. You know, in hindsight, like, part of the reason I chose FP4 was so, like, maybe I'd pay more attention to, like, the songs, and then I'd be able to remember them better. But I'm just doing the same thing I did as a kid, when I would just bring my Game Boy out. I'm not paying attention to the music, it's basically turned off for me in my head. This green should do. Make PattyCon and make it the biggest crypt. Patty coin, sorry. Ooh. Would Patty do crypto to... You know what? She would rob stupid rich people through crypto. It is very much a Patty thing. Alright, that just leaves the hair. Next thing you know, you've played the same song about 700 times. I hope not, because I put this on shuffle. I'm gonna be very upset if it somehow shuffles into the same song 800 times. I don't think there's any extraneous detail that I gotta do like there was on the, You never know with YouTube. You do never know with YouTube. Yeah. I think that one's done. That's Patty number 2 for tonight. We're almost done. Just gotta save the file. And just make sure. Okay. Now opening that. Right. I can close out of this canvas and move on to the last one. Why'd I do that? I needed to get the right gold color! Alright. I got it. That is an extremely me thing to do. To immediately regret an action like that. So simple. Alright. That's all the gold I need. Let's make our buttons gold too, because color is cool. Alright. Skin tone time. I love drawing skin. I wish more people had it. Yeah, this one's Easter. This is a redo on all of the Patty Chibis that I've done so far. I still gotta do April's to begin with it all. That might... No, I won't be soon, because I got a few other obligations I gotta see to. But I do have the rest of April to do it, and if Faye is allowed to put their April Fool's event on hold till late April, then so am I. Would do wonders for keeping the organs in my body. You should really invest in some skin, Zach. That's what I keep telling you, but you don't listen. Alright. That part's done. Yeah, Skinless Titan does wonders for the ecosystem. I don't know, I've never watched Attack on Titan. Alright. More skin. There's a little bit of skin here. Alright. Real skin truther over here. I'm so excited for Faye's April Fool's event dropping next September. Oh god. The management at IS needs to change so bad. It is incredible how, like, not great they are right now. Okay. Let's get the dark blue out of the way. Very unique start. That's blue, that's blue. Bubba Bluey. Were the undersoles of her boots blue? They were light blue, not this blue. Seems to be a trend on accident I'm going with. Y'all thought we were free. I should probably uninstall. Like I said, the only reason I put it back in my phone was so I could participate in one little unit showcase, and that's it. Thank God those nothing else was good. Was enticing. I've been happy. I can buy Pepper Grinder right now if I wanted to. But I'm probably not, because I wanna eat out more this week. God. Like, the Jersey Mike's Chipotle cheesesteak. God, I am... It was so great. That bag that it was in was so greasy, but dear God, did it taste so good. It's Emblem Ike bonus week for next month. Yeah, I don't want to come back at all. I don't know if I'm prepared for that or not, like, unit-wise. Like, I don't want to say I might try to, like, finish my Yunaka, because I don't want to bother. I don't want to care about that. Like, she's +7. But then I'd have to buy Fey Pass again. God forbid, I don't want to give them money anymore. Yeah, that's one of the biggest things. I just don't want to give them money. I barely give Pokémon money, and they're a lot more generous to me. Still need that dark blue again. God forbid I finish anything the first go-around. Alright. Back to light blue. Yeah, I need those ears. Gotta reposition myself. Fix my damn posture. Alright, next up, these sleeves. I literally almost forgot about them, as if it would make any sense for that undershirt to be light blue, but not the sleeves. Little stopgap there. Sleeves sold separately. That's for Raphael. He needs them. We're getting somewhere. We're getting just quiet CC hours. I've run out of things to yap about. Okay. Did we do this? I gotta clean that up afterwards. There we go. Alright, we're almost there. Home stretch, I think. Not really. Gotta do something pink. And something like this should be more towards this end. Does that work? I'll see when everything's done if that works. Hopefully it works. I don't want to do it again. And then this basket. Might be a little too close to her hair, but that's alright. What's gonna happen if I do get too close to it? The sun gonna explode? Is the blank patch above her left eye intentional? Nope, that is definitely not intentional. Thank you for that. Emblem Ike has eluded me, Jesus. Yeah. No, like I did like the free summons that were available to me just to see like, well, what happens? So what will happen? And surprise of all surprises, nothing of value happened. So like, so Faye's not even good at like being like, hey, you want a good 5-star for free? Just kidding. We're not even gonna put it on the table. Like, there wasn't even a red in like the circle for the emblem thing. Kind of embarrassing, Faye. You're so bad at keeping your fucking player base happy. Something, yeah, no, like, that's the main thing that made me quit. Like, that Ivy banner especially, like, that was unacceptable. Alright, almost there. I don't think I have any extra details I want to pedal on, like with the, yukata, or kimono. Alright, this is it. This finishing up the hair should be the last thing I gotta do for this. It's not like I shade these chibis. God, imagining actually having to shade them. That would be nasty. I would not be able to get the animated ones in and done at any point in time. Literally just plus the hero until it gets firecracked. Yeah, no, that's true. The only reason, like, I wanted to plus 10 Yunako was because she's Yunako. Actually, I did want to, like, plus 10 Tsunaki because, like, I wanted her for Arena. And, like, that would make her scoring good enough so that it wouldn't be, like, any, like, downside if I swapped her out for one of my armors. But now I just don't have to worry about any of that anymore. I saw her, double special heroes expire, and I cared not a thought about it. Okay, let's do a little cleanup. I don't like how this... What's going on there? Alright. Alright. I think that's about it. I do want to, like, make sure of one thing. I want to, like, compare this to, like, the standbys. Yeah, no, I think the outline was about the same. The color, at least. It felt a little darker than I thought, but you know what? I like it. I think it looks fine. So, save this dupe. And I think... Well, that's actually not quite it yet. There was one other thing I wanted to do while everyone was still here. So let me open one more canvas. Just gotta find the right thing. Here it is. Alright. Now let's import. 1, 2, 3. What? Hold on. Why are they wildly different sizes? Alright, that's fine. You know, they're not that different. I think it's just because the Easter one is positioned differently. Alright. So I think if I do this option and shrink them all down to about 60%. But this song, I don't know why, it's doing psychic damage to me. I'm thinking of, like, the Globgo Gab Galab. Yeah, no, I think if I, like... Actually, no, her head is definitely smaller than these ones. I'm gonna boost this one's size by a little. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay. Actually, let's do it like this. I like it like this. Okay. Almost there. Okay. I don't think this is how it works. No, this is definitely not how it works. Alright. I was going to try and, like, give them a little white background behind them, but I think I'm gonna have to do that manually. I wanted to give it, like, a very sticker sheet feeling type thing. So, let me get that done, chat. Hold on, I have a better idea. This is where my cleverness comes into... It is something. Okay. Let's take this. Oh, that should be the Easter one. Mix that up. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Now if I expand the selected area... What? That's not supposed to happen. I don't understand. I think I have this as my AR home screen music. I just want to, like, make this wider. I don't know why it's doing the opposite and shrinking it. Maybe if I do it inverse? No, that isn't... Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. Alright. Alright, maybe if I just do it what it said. No, that's even worse. I might do this off camera then, if it's gonna be such a pain in the bum. You know, hold on. If doing that did that... Okay, that makes no goddamn sense, but... Oh, you know what? No, it does make sense, because it's... Yeah, no, I realize where my thought process was wrong. Okay, and then if I just... Wow, that was not what I wanted. Invert. Hell yeah! Oh, that's perfect, actually. Okay. Alright. You there. Patricia. Oops. Copy and paste. Alright. Leave that there. Then select color, Gamu. Do everything. Shrink selection. And then invert. There we go. That's the wrong color. There we go. What's going on up there? Why'd that happen? Oh, that's bizarre. Last one. That's the wrong layer. Alright. Oh yeah. Now that's the sticker look I'm looking for. Alright, save this as... Okay. And if I just save it as that. I think that's it for tonight. What? Failed? What do you mean you failed? Okay, it's done. I think that is where we're ending it tonight, chat. That was a little over 2 hours streamed. That is pretty impressive for me, all things considered. And, I'd like to thank everyone that showed up tonight. Even Larsay and Lana are here. Whoa! Not Larsay anymore. She fell off a cliff. So, hopefully sometime soon, I will probably get started on that Walking Dead supervillain run. I don't know when. It'll be some Thursday. I don't know when. But, thank you for everyone that stopped by. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Don't forget to leave a like, and maybe even subscribe so we can get a little further boost on the channel analytics. That'd be awesome. And, obviously not required or anything. But, I'll see everyone later.